Thailand's PM suspended, a family legacy of scandal and betrayal? In a stunning political twist, Thailand's constitutional court has suspended Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra after the leak of an explosive phone call, a betrayal that analysts say has shattered public trust not only in the nation's leadership but also in the confidence of the military that once backed her family's rise. Political experts warn this scandal may be the tipping point for a family dynasty that has repeatedly evaded justice. Many Thais still remember her father, former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, ousted in a 2006 coup, convicted in absentia for corruption, yet never serving a day behind bars while living in self-imposed exile. His sister, Yingluck Shinawatra, was removed from office in 2014 over a controversial rice pledging scheme that cost the country billions. Yingluck too was found guilty but fled before sentencing and remains free abroad. Now, critics argue history is repeating itself. The leaked call suggests secret dealings that may breach the constitution, a move seen by many as not just a personal failing but a betrayal of Thailand's armed forces, who have repeatedly stepped in to safeguard the nation's fragile stability. Legal scholars say the court's decision to suspend the Prime Minister shows Thailand's democracy is once again at a breaking point. Will there be accountability this time? Or will this leader, like her predecessors, escape any real consequences? For Thailand's citizens struggling under a slowing economy, sky-high household debt, and widening inequality, this scandal feels like a final insult. As protests grow and opposition parties gain ground, analysts warn this crisis could ignite political turmoil not seen since the violent street clashes of the past decade. The Shinawatra family's story is as controversial as it is powerful. Thaksin Shinawatra, a telecom billionaire, rose to power in 2001 with populist promises for Thailand's rural poor, from cheap healthcare to village funds. But critics say these handouts came wrapped in massive corruption and vote buying. In 2006, the military ousted him after mass protests accused him of abusing power for personal gain. Found guilty of corruption, Thaksin fled the country and never served his sentence. In 2011, his sister Yingluck took the reins as Thailand's first female prime minister. She promised unity and prosperity but oversaw the disastrous rice pledging scheme, which ballooned public debt by over $8 billion. When the program collapsed, thousands of farmers were left unpaid. Yingluck was impeached, found guilty of negligence, but she too fled before sentencing and lives freely overseas to this day. Fast forward to 2023, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, Thaksin's youngest daughter, rode into power under the Pheu Thai Party, vowing to revive Thaksinomics, cut living costs, and heal old divides. But 2 years in, Thailand's household debt remains among the highest in Asia, over 90% of GDP, while inflation and daily expenses outpace wages for millions. Her flagship policy, the 10,000 baht digital wallet handout, stalled under funding gaps and fierce criticism. Small businesses say they're drowning in debt. The tourism revival remains patchy. Meanwhile, Thaksin himself returned to Thailand in 2023, but instead of serving jail time, he was swiftly transferred to a hospital suite and later granted a royal pardon after just a few months behind bars. Many Thais are asking, how does a billionaire family keep escaping accountability while ordinary people can't even cover their monthly bills? Behind this political scandal are the real people of Thailand. A nation known for its warmth, resilience, and quiet strength. 4 generations, Thai families have survived floods, droughts, and political chaos with sheer determination and community spirit. During the pandemic, neighbors fed neighbors, cared for the sick, and rebuilt together while their leaders made deals in air-conditioned offices. Many families have sons and daughters proudly serving in the Thai armed forces, risking their lives to protect the kingdom's sovereignty. To them, the leaked call feels like a slap in the face, a betrayal of the trust and sacrifice that soldiers and their families give to keep the nation safe. In villages and cities alike, people are asking, how could a leader who pledged loyalty to the people and the army break that promise so carelessly? As the political elite scramble to protect their power, it is again the everyday Thai family who shoulders the cost. Rebuilding, recovering, and moving forward with quiet dignity, even when their leaders fail them. But what happens now? With Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra suspended, her family's old ghosts are once again haunting the corridors of power. Analysts warn that if the court finds her guilty of breaching the constitution, She could be permanently removed, plunging Thailand back into a familiar cycle of protests, crackdowns, or even another military intervention. The opposition smells opportunity, demanding new elections and real accountability. But will fresh polls heal the wounds that have split Thailand for 2 decades? Or will they spark new street clashes as supporters and opponents of the Shinawatra family face off again? Ordinary people, the farmers, small business owners, students, and soldiers, wonder if any government can deliver real change when the same families, generals, and billionaires keep playing the same game. As the world watches, Thailand stands at a crossroads. Will this crisis finally end an era of elite impunity or simply clear the stage for another generation of backroom deals and broken promises? One thing is certain, the Thai people deserve better. Where the country goes from here will depend not just on court rulings, but on whether the people's voice will finally matter more than a powerful family name. What do you think? Is this the turning point that will reshape Thailand's future, or just another chapter in a never-ending political drama? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe. We're tracking every twist as Thailand's political story unfolds. For Thailand's people, hope never dies easily, but faith in this dynasty just might.